Hi guys. Lately, I've been doing a lot of reflection on things that I wish I would have known sooner, especially when it comes to style, like when I was in college, or first starting my career, or going on dates. Or just trying to know how to make the most out of the closet as well as the budget that I had at the time. Honestly, there's a lot that I would tell my 20-year-old self, and today I'm sharing 5 fashion lessons that I would tell myself when I was that age. Number 1, remember that you're doing the best you can. I wanted to start off this video with a sigh of relief to any other 20-year-olds out there, or really women at any age. I feel like I need this tip right now, who just feel pressure on all sides right now, including with their clothes. So when I was 20, I didn't have the lifestyle I lead now, not even close to it, but this usually is true of anybody over the course of time. I really like John Acuff's quote, which says, "Don't compare your beginning to someone else's middle." So this is such a powerful quote to me because now, probably more than ever, we all see everyone's middle as we're scrolling through our feeds on social media. We never get to really see that journey of each person where it took time to get to where they are today. He went on to say that his younger sister started telling him all of these pressures that she was feeling about picking a career path. And he just said, "Sis, the job that I have now didn't exist when I was your age." And I personally can say the same. My current career was a brand new concept when I was 20 years old. Next, don't feel pressured to dress like everyone else. So at 20, I was becoming more independent than I was in my teen years, but I still found that need to conform to what my friends and my peers were dressing like around me. And I feel like 20 is at this age where you're establishing yourself as an adult, and it can feel really safe to just conform to what everyone else is doing. I would dress exactly how the people above me at work would dress. But according to the psychology of fashion, those who dress even slightly different than everyone else are perceived as more competent, more powerful, intelligent, sociable, and can even communicate something as simple as your mood. So this was found after 109 studies were conducted, which tested this theory. And it makes me think, what really is the point of fitting in anyway? If you don't fit in, then you're going to be admired for breaking those established norms. Speaking of this, if you feel completely lost as to finding your own personal style, a style that actually represents you uniquely, then I've opened enrollment for my new 6-week masterclass called Master the Art of Personal Style. So it's 40 lessons. It's a course that digs deep into all of your loves and your inspirations in order to guide you in a step-by-step format from feeling completely lost with your wardrobe and then becoming the most unique and stylish woman in the room. So a few hundred students have already secured their spot for the course, and I'd just love to see you inside. Enrollment closes on July 12th, so be sure to grab your spot soon if you want to join. And if you're interested, you can go to dearlybethany.com or just click the link in the description box. Next, don't be afraid to elevate your outfits. Now, when I say that phrase, elevate your outfits, I'm not talking about spending more money. It's just that when I was still in college, it was very easy for me to head to class extremely casually, like in a sweatshirt. But if I could do 20 over again, I would dress a little bit more classic and elevated. One thing that I didn't realize at that age is how true it is that society respects a well-dressed person. Doesn't even matter your budget for clothing. So while in your classes, or in whatever you're doing, maybe you're not in college, but let's say for me, I was in college, so I'll go with that. While you're in your classes, which leads to your future career, your professors will begin to take you more seriously. Your peers will respect the input that you're giving more, and it might even have some effects on your mental state as you're studying. So the concept of enclothed cognition talks a lot about this idea. So you can do a little bit more research on what enclothed cognition is. I could do a whole video on it, honestly. But it's true at any age and any walk of life. It's a mental thing more than anything. Next, tailoring adds so many options. So in my early 20s, I always felt like I could only shop from that one store that carried jeans that fit me properly, especially because I'm petite at 5'1". But that seems so limiting. I know it seems like a lot, like a chore to go to a tailor, but clothes are not meant to fit everyone off the rack. Even cheap clothes will look more high-end with a little bit of tailoring. And it costs less than you might think. For instance, you can get your jeans hemmed for about $15. Some stores will do it for free. If you adore a piece but it's not a perfect fit, then just take it in and a good tailor is going to be able to give you advice on how to make it better and actually look like it's so much more expensive and perfectly made for you. So you can also thrift pieces, which then you could tailor, and that would save so much more money, and it would have helped me extremely, especially at age 20. Next, get a steamer. There's a lot of benefits to it. First of all, it's less effort than an iron, unless the fabric is completely wrinkled. And you can use it to freshen up clothes between wears if it's not too dirty. So I personally didn't have a washer and dryer in my dorm room, and I would end up hauling my laundry a half mile both ways. So the less that I could wash, the better. Steaming is overall less damaging on your clothes than the process of washing and drying it too. And I just wish I would have had one when I was 20 because it's a better option than having wrinkled clothes, of course. And I personally didn't want to go through the hassle of ironing. Sometimes I just didn't have time to iron. And those are my fashion lessons that I would tell myself at 20. Also, comment down below for any fashion advice that you have for your 20-year-old self. I want this to just be a really great resource for everybody to read beyond just the ones that I'm sharing today. And people 20 years old or younger can comment too if you just want to do a little bit of dreaming or introspection. Overall, I hope that you found this video helpful, and if so, you can give it a thumbs up. That really helps this video reach more people and help more people. And other than that, I hope that you have a really lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video.